like to start by wishing a mazal tov to our longtime Dalet and Hay class teacher, Mrs. Tikva Mustakis. Yesterday, she became a grandma for the third time. Her first grandson was born to her daughter Sharon and her son-in-law Jeff. And here she is today.
Amazing.
In the year 586 BCE, which according to the calendar means it was exactly 2,600 years ago, the first temple in Jerusalem was destroyed by the Babylonian king Nebuchadnezzar. The Jewish people were thrown out of Jerusalem and Israel. We were pushed to go east to Babylonia. At that time, Babylonia was not Persia. Babylonia became a part of the Persian Empire much later. 50 years after the destruction of the first temple in the year 540 before the Common Era, two prophets named Ezra and Nehemiah, with the permission of King Cyrus, made it possible for the Jewish people to go back to Israel to build the second temple. Many left, but some remained in Persia. These remaining Jews in Persia were the same Jews who left after the destruction. The Jewish people blended in. They gave up their traditions, and they felt very comfortable in the Persian culture. They didn't want to leave. We had our jobs, we had our culture, and we felt comfortable enough in Persia. We remained Jewish, but we didn't keep all of the laws of the Torah. We learned from Megillat Esther, which appears between 555 and 340 before the Common Era, that the miracle that happened was the miracle of God, even though God's name is not mentioned anywhere in the Megillah. We learn that the Jewish people there turned to God with prayers, fasting, and teshuvah. The whole point of listening to the Megillah, which you will hopefully all hear in this very sanctuary on Sunday morning, March 16th, is that it teaches us the importance for us to believe in one God, to pray, and to perform as many mitzvot as we can. The reason that Haman wanted to kill the Jews is that he was afraid that the Jews would gain too much power. So, without further ado, Gimel Class, Hay Class, families, friends, it's now time for the stars of the Dalet Class to shine.
שלום, אני האשוורוש, המלך הגדול. שלום, אני ושתי, המלכה החכמה. אני רוצה יין. אדוני hamelech hinei yain. Od yain. Hine od yain. Eva hamaka vashti. Eva hamaka hayafa. Lo po, lo baheder. Efo he. Mi odea efo vashti. Efo hamaka vashti. Efo he. He lo po, he lo baheder. Lo baron. Logan loba around. Ani wrote Sally wrote at Vashti. Efo hamal ka Vashti. Efo hamal ka haifa v'hahaman. Efo he at Vashti. At Vashti. At Vashti. Ani wrote Sally wrote at Vashti po. Shalom hamalka Vashti hamel hahashrosh rotze shetavui manishtet. Ani lo kolese. Hamel hahashrosh rotze shetavui manishtet. Ani lo rotzala lese. Ani lo rotzala lese. Shalom Adoni Hamelech Vashti lo rotzala ro. Vashti lo malka. Vashti lo malka. Vashti ani rotze malka hadasha. Atati ches. Ata melech tikashmet od. Hamelech Ahashverosh rotze malka hadasha malka yafa malka hahama v'shavat Hamelech Ahashverosh rotze malka hadasha malka yafa malka hahama letovat lev. Hamelech Ahashverosh rotze malka hadasha.
Girls to the stage.
Shalom Adonai Hamalech. Shalom. Mashma. Shmi Eliana. Ani Sally Hilt Mocha. Ani Toba. Rega Rega. Alo Tovat Shalom. Shalom Adonai Hamalech. Shalom. Mashma. Shmi Mira. Ani Sally Lehiot Malka. Ani Ohada et Hamalech. Ani Yafa. Mama, lo velo, at lo yafa ve'at lo tovat shalom. Shalom Adonai Hamelech. Shalom. Mashma. Shmi Liba. Ani Chachama ve'yafa. Lolo, at lo hahama ve'at lo yafa shalom. Wow, wow, me Ani Esther. Wow, ooh la la, yesh la Atyafa, Atahama, ve'at gam tovat lev. Atamoka harasha sheli. Miata, Ani Mordechai, Hai Hudi, Ata Sari V'Kahavot Li. Lo, Ani Misacha V'Rakla Elokim. Ani Koes, Ani Rotze U'Arog Et Kol HaYehudim. Ani Rotze U'Arog Et Kol HaYehudim. Hen, Ata Holeg Et Kol HaYehudim. HaYehudim Lo Tenim. Kol HaYehudim Yishim.
The children and the wife of Haman are asking Haman to go to King Ahasuerus and get permission to kill all the Jews since Mordecai refused to bow down to Haman.
Abba, Atayish Hashuv, Atayish Hakam, Atayish Hashir. Adonai Hamelech, Ani Otze U'Arog Et Kol HaYehudim. V'Seder, Ken, V'Seder, Hinei HaTavah Sheli. Ani Otze U'Arog Et Kol HaYehudim. Kol HaYehudim Yametim. Kol HaYehudim Yametim. Shalom, Esther, Marcelma, תודה, שלום ורעי, שלומך, לא טוב. לנו, לכי למלך, לכי למלך. ואני אומרת למלך, המן רוצה להרוג את כל היהודים. אוי ויי, קודם אני מתפללת להשם. שלום אדוני המלך, אני אוהבת אותך. גם אני אוהב אותך. מה את רוצה? המן רוצה להרוג אותי. לא כך, רק את היהודים. אני יהודייה. זה לא יכול להיות. להרוג את המן, לא את היהודים. בבקשה, לא. איפה מרדכי? כן, אדוני המלך, אני פה. מרדכי, הנה הטבעת שלי. קח בבקשה. תודה אדוני המלך, תודה רבה. הפורים, הגדול הוא ליהודים, מסכות, רשנים, זמירות וריקודים. הבני שרש, ברשנים. הפורים, הגדול הוא ליהודים, מסכות, רשנים, זמירות וריקודים. הבני שרש,
now the Theodore. Okay, please sit down.
So we are incredibly proud of the Jewish education that our students learn here at the Am Yisrael School of Jewish Studies. We have wonderful teachers, we have wonderful madrichim, wonderful Hebrew tutors who help to make this happen. But most importantly, the stars of today, Kita Dalet. By the way, please, as we have the vice president of our synagogue here, Alan Schoen, I think it's, and we have the daughter of our president of the congregation here, right? I think it's important that we all spread the word about the Am Yisrael School of Jewish Studies, right? We want to get the word out. We want even more kids here at our school. We currently have 128, and
We don't have enough.
but we don't have enough. Yes.
In the head class.
Okay, so Now it is time to give all of you a certificate, which we hope that you will put up on a wall in your home and take a picture of and send to all your family members in the world. First of all, David Bodansky, please come forward. Let's hear it from him. Actually, Mrs. Moustakis, if you would please come up to here, David. Why don't you give Mrs. Moustakis a nice hand? Or a hug, even better. Okay, Jaden Fogel. Jack Goldfeder. Joshua Grossman. Raise your hand if you think he is in the musical drama group. We have a lot of musical drama kids. Okay. Ari Harkavy. Daniel Himmelfarb. Helen Lerner. Evan Lieber. Sarah Lieber. Maya Ostroff. Jonathan Schoen. Save those and your costumes for this coming Sunday. Okay, there's this guy in the class named Michael Sherman. Blair Weiss. Brett Wittenstein. Ellie Witzel. And last but definitely not least, Marissa Udarian. Straight from Israel. Let's rip this open, Mrs. Moustakis. Why don't you handle it tonight? Okay, raise your hand if you have heard of another congregational school that does a play almost all in Hebrew. Raise your hand if you've seen that before. Raise your hand if you haven't. We are unique here at SJS. Let's hear a little SJ.
SJS. SJS.
The day after her grandson's birthday, let's hear it for Mrs. Tikva Moustakis. And let's give her a standing ovation. 33 years deserves that, wouldn't you say? 33 years in Am Yisrael.
very, very hard to memorize everything in Hebrew and to know where to go and how to go and to really act it nicely. I think I give you a lot of credit, okay? And that's work. Because I want to share with you something. My daughter goes to Anshe Shalom. And about 20 years ago, I taught a girl by the name Beverman. They used to be a member here. And my daughter met her at Anshe Shalom. And right before she went to give birth, yesterday, she told her, Beverly, my mother cannot be with me on Wednesday because she's going to the play. And she said to her, I remember my line, אתה טיפש, אתה מלך טיפש. אתה מלך טיפש מאוד. That was so funny. They remember the line for so many years because they drill it so much. And this is something that gives them a lift up to love school and to love to be in Hebrew school. That's something.
And that is the kind of commitment that Mrs. Mustakis has shown her entire time here at Am Yisrael. Toda Rabah. Okay, it is now time for they used to call them Kodak moments, maybe now they call them iPhone moments. Whatever it's called.
Whatever.
The Dalet Class, please gather in with Mrs. Mustakis. And if we can get, where's our unofficial photographers? Thank you to Talia Schiff for taking pictures and Jory Zeal for taking video. If you would please, Talia, if you would get the official picture. And paparazzi, please do your thing. Mrs. Mustakis. After we get a few pictures, then we'd like the rest of SJS to come join us. But first, Mrs. Mustakis. Okay, Dalet, let's gather in. Can everyone be seen?
Yeah.
Well, you're coming up next.
No, I just went yesterday. We are.
And last year was on my birthday. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's okay. We get perfect timing.
Get like a humongous cake. Last year was on my
Okay, I'd like to invite Kita Gimel up
Aw, boo.
and Kita Hey.
Woo! Yeah, so much enthusiasm by everyone else.
Please take off your jackets. Okay, paparazzi. Please,
Stuart, how are you?
the SJS camera. If we can ask the other SJS students from Bob and Zion, who are here siblings, younger siblings, come on up. Adina, come on up. Justin, come on up.
No, stop me. What the?
Teachers, come on up. Miss Michael, Mrs. Volchek, Miss Weisberg. Okay, let's all smile for Talia, the other paparazzi. On the count of three, everyone say Happy Purim, Achad Shtayim Shalosh. Happy Purim. We're going to do one final singing of Hakurim, Hakurim, Hagadolah. Okay, eyes on me, kids. Here we go.
Does she want us
You ready?
So you're still here Oh, you know my sister is one of her mother's. We work together here. I will like it. That was
Okay, Sunday. Final to go upstairs. On Sunday, Am Yisrael is hosting the Megillah reading. 9:15 SJS kids go up to room 6.
Right in the camera, so you have to move.
Except for Bob and Diamond Club. 9:45 is the Megillah reading. 9:45 is the 10:45.
I don't know what to do with the other kids. Right, the kids' parents.
I just had to take the chocolate in my mouth. How lucky did you get?
Well, I'll ask Shirley.
9:45 until 10:45 is the Megillah reading. The Humantashen bake-off. Oh wait, if you hear the sound of my voice, please clap once. If you hear the sound of my voice, please clap twice. If you hear the sound of my voice, please clap 3 times. Okay. I just have to tell the adults one last thing, and then they're gonna go. Hold on, don't go anywhere. You're gonna miss the Humantashen. We have Humantashen for everyone who is silent and listening carefully. Okay, what time do SJS kids have to come on Sunday? No, 9:15 is correct. Do you need to wear costumes?
Yes!
What time is the Megillah reading? Do you have to be an SJS to come to the Megillah reading? Can you be a younger sibling? Could you be an older sibling? Day school kid? Yes. 10:45 until 11:45, we have games in the classroom. Do you have to be an SJS to do that? Younger siblings? Older siblings? And then we are concluding with a final assembly that ends at 12:15. Thank you. Talia and Jory have Humantashen for everyone. Mazel tov, family.
I need those things. Don't kill the camera. Don't kill the camera.
Oh my goodness, it's like a stampede. Yeah, we got one. Thank you. Okay, let's be careful. This was the best. Thank you. Every year, yeah. Every year it's the same thing. Thank you so much.
Great job. Thank you very much. They did well.
Oh, she's a doll up there.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
What else can you make?
I'm so proud of him that he said that long line, but
He was upset when he got the part of it. I said, no, the villain always has the, the villain's always the best part. Everyone always remembers Darth Vader, right?
I'll remember that line. And that said nothing.
I'm glad you're doing good. Same age as our friend.
That's why I think it's nice, which I would have talked to them. Of course.